Hello, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood, and you are watching the Boom Pow Pow Political Vigilante, bringing the truth to the citizens of Gotham. Located underneath Wayne Manor, somewhere in the outskirts of Gotham City, we are broadcasting to you. This is the People's Channel. The People's Channel. The best and smartest fans on the interweb right here. Oh boy, it gets tiresome to keep talking about how these COP summits get worse and worse. It's supposed to be a climate summit. Now, last year we did this same story on how the COP summit had a lot of lobbyists. Well, they've broken the record. There's more fossil fuel lobbyists at COP28 than there ever have been. Look at this. This was on Democracy Now! Fossil fuel lobbyists flood COP28 climate summit as carbon emissions reach record pace. Oh, this is why you can't trust these people, right? A new report by the Global Carbon Project finds greenhouse gas emissions from fossil fuels soared to a record new high this year, with carbon dioxide releases approaching nearly 41 billion metric tons. Despite dire warnings over the rapid acceleration of the climate crisis, humanity has burned coal, oil, and gas at a faster pace in 2023 than it did last year. Here in Dubai, that's where the COP conference is happening. A new analysis finds nearly 2,500 fossil fuel lobbyists have been credentialed. So they're given credentials. Oh my God. In other news, a Just Say No to Drugs conference was run by a Mexican drug cartel. They're doing really good stuff. Man, Anheuser-Busch is sponsoring a bunch of AA meetings. It's going to be great. They're just fantastic. This is a good group. That's nearly 4 times as many industry lobbyists as attended last year's COP27 summit. They broke the record of fossil fuel lobbyists at a climate summit. The irony has been completely lost on the fossil fuel community because they're all soulless maggots. And my apologies to the maggot community. You're doing good work in eating decaying flesh and keeping the cycle of Mother Nature going. I apologize to anyone in the audience who is a functioning piece of larvae that is eating decaying, animal or human flesh. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing. This is as a quote from Drew Slatter of the group Pacific Climate Warrior, speaking during the COP28 conference on Monday. We can achieve a phase out of fossil fuels. We can achieve 100% renewable energy. We can achieve a fair and efficient finance package for the energy transition in the Pacific. But the obscene number of big polluters at these climate negotiations threatens that. In Glasgow, fossil fuel lobbyists outnumbered public delegates 12-1. If I'm not wrong, last year the number rose to 15-1, and the number this year is expected to be even higher. Later in the broadcast, we'll speak. All right, that's Democracy Now! Like, it's what they're saying is the thing I always say on this show. The answers to climate are here, and we could provide jobs. There's all these green energy jobs happening. I always say this, we could put any American a Green New Deal is really good for the American worker and American businesses. American companies can profit from coming up with green energy is already there. It just needs money behind it. We should be the #1 producer of wind turbines and solar and green technology and all this stuff that I find. I talk a lot about Bitcoin, and Bitcoin mining uses a lot of energy, but I found in the Bitcoin space, these Bitcoin mining companies are finding places that are producing excess energy, power plants, and using it. Like, they're using it so it doesn't go to waste. There's a $1 billion green energy, sustainable energy mining project that's being underway in El Salvador. $1 billion. I've done videos on how they're using solar powered mining at the Navajo Nation. The solutions are out there. I do videos all the time about the solutions are out there. But this is the problem. The fossil fuel industry knows that they're done. They know that their days are numbered, and they won't let go. It's literally like if the telegraph community was like had a lobbying firm and would just refuse to let go of the telegraph or the Pony Express. And again, it's such an old trope, and it's through the propaganda. And we know this. Look, Exxon did an internal study in 1977 showing that the burning of fossil fuels is bad for the environment. And they buried that study, right? So we know we can't trust the fossil fuel industry, and they spend tens of millions of dollars a year on climate change denial. And they've been doing that since the mid 1980s, after they did their second study that confirmed the 1977 study even more. So where there's lobbyists, there's problems. The solutions are simple. The solutions rescue people from poverty. The solutions keep the economy going. The solutions are actually good for the economy. Everybody dying from climate collapse actually might hurt your stock price. I don't know if the gang over at Exxon and Shell and BP Oil and all, I don't know if you realize that if everybody's dead, no one's buying, then it's it's done. I hope that math makes sense. Oh, follow the money, connect the dots, get the truth. Vote with your dollars, folks. Don't use their products if you can't. I have an electric car, and I know they're not the perfect answer to climate. Public transportation, ride a bike. Just vote with your dollars. I don't like using gasoline. When I have to get rental cars when I travel, I hate it. I don't like filling them up. So follow the money, connect the dots, get the truth. That's how we make Gotham great again. And shave your knuckles for justice.